I just shut off the irrigation because of that leak in the front. We got a bit of a mess here. This is kind of my paint station and cleanup station. There's a Ryobi saw I bought off Craigslist for 30 bucks with a blade. Not bad. Over here is my best friend in the world right now. It is the shop vac. With all the dust I generated in the house, I would say the equivalent of 15 gallons of talc if you were to throw it all over the house. In fact, the house could be ruined by all the dust. You never get it out. So I use this in conjunction with a bag which is supposed to filter out 99.5% of the particulates, fine dust. But I found when I took this apart that the filter was filthy with dust, and so I used this blower to clean it off. Over here, there's stucco patch. The wood for the gates that I still have to assemble and stain. There's the gate frames. I don't know if you can see them over there against the wall. I had to have them welded. They were both broken. You can see the patio's kind of a mess. I've been so busy I haven't cleaned it up. There's the shop vac. I hosed it out, got all the dust out of it. And let's see what else is going on out here. Well, here's the bag. I use this bag along with the filter, and I actually have a pre-filter. I have a pre-filter that goes on the other filter. So I use all three, and it has just been perfect. Not a bit of dust. And over here, let's see what's going on here. I've got to paint that. I'll have to probably paint all this or it's going to look like hell. Here's a quick tour of the inside of the house. I patched this wall, this back wall by the windows, and painted a frame, touched up the baseboard, because there were huge chunks of plaster missing, cracks all over the place. I had to paint this. I don't think it was ever painted. It was horrible. Touched up that. You can see with the new paint I got. I know it's dark because of the contrast of the light outside, but it actually turned out pretty good. Okay, let's see. We got a bit of a mess in here, but not too bad. At least there's no dust. Well, minimal. Okay, termite damage on this floor has to be fixed. They're coming Friday. In here, I started to clean out. Oh, there's that knife from the UP. I'm going to try to sell it on eBay, maybe for $150. How about that? 100-year-old knife, handmade by a Swede. Here's some kitchen utensils. I'll put those in a box. Okay. Kitchen. Let's see. I don't know what to tell you in here. I threw out about, I don't know, 50 spices. But we still have these. These are new ones. And kind of organized these a little bit. As you can see, there's more room. Here's a big thing. Okay, I actually cleaned this out. And now, okay, there's pans in this. A few items of food that were good. And this is the bread drawer. So the bread's all put away. Then on the bottom, that. So I did a little cleanup in here. Here's how it looks. Still needs a lot of work. Okay, you see there's patches. There's going to be a million more. Okay. Oh, here's the bathroom. I spent a lot of time on this thing. You see the color. It's actually Marcia's color, Manchester tan from St. Charles. Okay, I put, excuse me. Okay, there's a light and a fan. Light. Fan. Here's where the wall was all messed up. There's a big hump. It was hanging down about an inch. Okay, so we got that fixed. That was a lot of work. Then I ran from this outlet up the wall, across, and over to here. So that's where the switch is. Okay. A lot of cleanup. Here's the tub. I still have a couple little things you can see. There I have to do something. Maybe caulk it or use some Bondo. See, I cleaned all the tiles. Tub I got as clean as I could, but there's some problems with the porcelain. Cleaned all that. And up here are the cabinets. Actually went as far as to get all the paint off the hinges. Okay. Repainted all this. You can see these hinges, they had paint on them. In the doors, the door handles. Okay. Okay, this one, it stayed retracted, it wouldn't come out, so I had to rebuild it. But now it works. All the stops, the door stops, I had to cut and move. And I also had to plane, because the doors weren't closing properly. I had to plane both doors because they weren't closing, they were binding. Okay, so I had to plane them, so then I had to paint them, of course. I had to adjust these stops. I had to cut them out, bang them over. But now you have a door that closes properly. Okay. This paint it's really nice, I think. I like the color. Okay, how's that? Okay. This is a lot of work. All the plaster was screwed up. I had to skim coat this whole room. I'm not kidding you. What a dirty, just a tedious, arduous, dusty, horrible job. But the end result is worth it. Had to fix all the trim. The base was all rotted. Okay, so anyway, that's this room. Okay. Got all the paint off this. Oh, yeah, I got all the paint off the hardware. These hinges, those hinges. Okay, in here, this room looks pretty good, except all the hinges are painted. This may be the second room the realtor takes somebody into. So what you want is uniformity throughout. Okay, you see the nice job on the hinges. They were actually so chromy and reflective. I took some steel wool and flattened them. Okay. Here's the bathroom from this view. Okay. I got the tile. Grout lines were filthy, but they were black. I got them pretty clean. It could be a lot better. Okay. I haven't caulked in the tub because I don't know if we're going to have them redone, reglazed. But that's as far as I can get it. And believe me, I soaked it in vinegar. I tried everything. So we'll see. Okay, in here, let's see. Let's go to other rooms. Okay, there's a lot of stuff like this all over the place. Okay, that's going to be fixed. Baseboard, all nicked up and nasty looking. So as long as I'm here, I'll touch those up. Okay. Here is the problem inside. Okay, you can see that's all rotted from the outside problem. And bear with me. See, here's what we're up against. Okay, I still have to do that. I mean, this is a nightmare. Gotta fix the leak. I gotta do that before monsoon season. Same thing on this side, rotten. Rotten up there, look at all that. The home inspector ain't gonna like that. Okay, in here, okay, I can't show you the damage that was there, but I fixed the corner. Big hunks of plaster missing in the ceiling, and then a big drip line. Okay, you sort of see that line right here. That was there, that's not me. That's just a little hump. It was there. Because the drip line was actually over here. Where about this wide. Where all the paint had bubbled. You can see, okay, see the color difference? Right in the middle, see that? Okay, that's the paint I had made at Sherwin-Williams to try to match it. And I ended up I remembered the paint, went to Home Depot, and I got the Bear, so we'll try that. Okay, and here's that stupid escutcheon or whatever you call it. It was loose forever, missing the screws. Anyway, I put the screws back on. And let's see. Okay, this bathroom looks good. I cleaned all the tile. Used a toothbrush. It's a pain in the ass. This tub actually turned out pretty good, so I think it's a keeper. Okay, we put a brand new toilet in. When we did that, found that the drywall was all screwed up behind it, so I had to patch that, paint it. Here's a patch I still have to finish. Same down here. This is all messed up. Down by the floor, like there was a leak in here. It's all bubbled. Got that fixed. Okay, this door here. Okay, let's see. The hinges had paint on them, so I put those in the little cooker and got rid of the paint. And see these stops? Well, anyway, before the door would close, this would be closed. There's about a gap like this. I'm not kidding. Okay. And it was binding. Well, half the reason was the door wouldn't close all, because it was so tight. But, so what I had to do, I put a new door lock on here. Okay, it's a Schlag, and it's antique brass. Looks pretty nice. I had to paint the door, but I had to plane this door, and it was erose the edge of this. Then I had to do it in here. Thank God I had the vacuum. Then I had to paint the door, of course. Then this one too. Had to plane this one. I did that in here. I had shavings all over the place. But thank God for that beautiful vacuum cleaner. I had to adjust the knobs. A lot of knob adjusting to get doors to close properly. Okay, you can see here there's plastic on the window. I'm going to pick up the door, I think, today. See, there's a bunch of crap like this. See this? See that up there? I mean, just all over. Down behind this, I don't know if you can see that. Every time you move furniture, you see stuff. Okay, so hopefully, new window in by maybe tomorrow. Okay, then going back here. So we'll turn on the light. Let's see, here we go. Okay. Listen to this. Wait. Oh, it's not doing it. Okay, anyway, this door is... See this? Okay, usually it hits something and it makes this horrible noise. Anyway, this one's... The stops still need to be moved because here's how it wants to close. See how it's hitting on the bottom? Okay, most of the doors were like that. It's a pain in the ass to move those stops because it breaks the paint. Okay, it'll close if you pull hard, okay? So I'm gonna have to move that. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Okay, right now, I had to skim coat this one. And I almost felt it was so tedious and horrible. Close to suicidal. No, not that bad. But it was just like the worst. I had to force myself. Here's the shower, okay? May have to paint this with some kind of marine paint or epoxy. I'm thinking about going with a light gray or beige. I'm going to paint this the same color as the other bathroom. And I'll probably end up having to paint these doors. Okay, here's the toilet. It was leaking. I got to seal this in because you can smell mildew and mold. I think it's in this wall. Okay, but hopefully, I didn't see any evidence of leaks. I think it was from the toilet because the walls don't feel wet. So hopefully it'll dry up. Okay, I got to put all that stuff back. Okay, let's see what else. Here, all the drywall tape, it was hanging. It didn't stick anymore, so I had to fix all these edges. The ceiling was blue, I'm going to paint it white. Okay, here's what we got. Okay, here's where it is right now. Okay, this was a mess. It looked like I have fluorescence or something. But all this paint was all flaky. Plaster coming out, okay? Both sides. Okay, here, you can see all the patchwork. There's gonna be a lot of it in all the rooms, okay? So that's why I need to paint this real close. Okay. Otherwise you're gonna have polka dots. We don't want polka dots. I'm thinking about, oh, this fan is so ugly, I don't know. Definitely it's got a 70s thing going. Yeah, you can see right here. All that was messed up, okay? Now I got some sand. I'm gonna mix a little bit in with the paint. The idea is to make it look like nothing ever happened. Right? We'll get it as close as we can. Okay. Here's the bedroom. There's your bed, Mom. So, anyway, here's the room. Let's see, what else? What else did I do? Oh, a lot of cleaning. Cleaning. Just a little bit at a time. I get sick of each task. I can only do it for so long, then I go on to something else. So, that's kind of where it's at right now. Okay, so adios.